Good afternoon. Happy Saturday. Today I'm going to play Ziggurat 2 because I'm really into this game at the moment and I just want an excuse to play more Ziggurat 2. So I'll always play more Ziggurat 2. Ziggurat 2. I've made some more progress in the campaign. Yeah, chapter 9. I feel like we're getting close because it seems like since each end of each chapter unlocks a new hero, I have 9 out of 11. So I think it might be two chapters left, maybe more, depending on decide to throw any twists at us. But why don't we just get in there and fight? Play Gauntlet. It's like waves of enemies. One arena, fight lots of enemies, and kind of fitting. We get the paladin-like character. Also comes with a hammer spell and giant shield amulet. I know this is all RNG, but kind of worked out this time. Anyways, I haven't played as her yet. See how deal with this. 75 waves. Settle in. We're gonna be at this for a bit. Oh, definitely not as long as say a 5 rating length dungeon side quest. On average, I usually take an hour. I don't know. I could probably complete them quicker, but I don't have speedrun skills, so yeah, it's a monster arena. Like, which I only have the one weapon. Can't take advantage of type effectiveness for now. God, I cannot get over how fitting this is. I'm playing as the knightly character chucking hammers. I got shield amulet. It's all very fitting. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they did it on purpose, but I know they didn't. It's just shocking how well it turned out. I think one of the things I like about this game, it feels pretty old school. Right? It's like you running around an arena at like 50 miles per hour, just shooting enemies as they shamble towards you. You just kite the heck out of them. Right? Either they're running towards you or they're chucking projectiles at you. That's usually the two modes. I should probably pick a perk. Unlike regular fights, you can level up whenever. You don't have to wait till a room's done. I don't know if I'm going to replace my weapons yet, so I should probably just go with a health boost. 10 health. It'll come in handy, right? Alright, wave 7 out of 15. Halfway there. And we're just living. Not living on a prayer just yet. You have max spell mana. Let's go back to shooting. To do the other Mjolnir thing. Shoot lightning. That's just took a. It feels like Thor thing. Let's see. Get a random weapon that would generate as tiny damage out of carries you. I don't know. Go with hit. Boost fire rate. Because I'm definitely gonna get hit. And I'll definitely appreciate a temporary fire rate boost. It's my favorite kind of projectile, the one that just reflects and bounces off to another enemy. There's another game that I play quite a bit, Risk of Rain 2, and my favorite character to play as there, the Huntress, because she has an attack, Glaive, that just bounces off a bunch of enemies, so you can imagine just chuck that into a crowd of small fry and just watch them all fall. Pretty much the one I can have the best performance on. get the Huntress and the right items and pretty much a force of nature. And there are other reasons to like the Huntress too, like her basic attack auto aims and has a really pretty good dash attack that's pretty good utility wise. Let's see, what do I want to get? Well, I don't want to get that. I'm not going to be stationary long enough to take advantage of that. 80% of unneeded healing by health potions is converted to barrier. Well, I like that. I need to keep using potions even if I don't need it. Right, won't go to waste. Pay attention to experience gems. Ah, almost got me. Alright, about to hit the first boss wave, folks. Always gotta watch out. Sometimes they lead you. They know how to lead their target. Alright. Oh no, it's this fella. I need to find the Mandrake. Just shoot them. Going after that potted fella not gonna do me much good. Problem is this fellow loves teleporting, so this becomes a game of hide and seek. In the meantime, that pot is following me. I really appreciate that they got the red outline there. Alright. Let's me seek about. Okay, that pot is going to be a pain in my backside. Dang it. This person knows cover. Alright. That's enough. I should probably just defeat the pot before it takes out my health. Okay, it's probably gonna jump. It's probably gonna jump. Oh, no jump. Not yet. I guess it's like a boo. It doesn't jump unless I'm turned away from it. That's how it blind signs me. Honestly, this is only gonna get me a temporary repeat because the Mandrake can just spawn more pots. But take out the fakers. Found you. Faker, I'll show you who's the real fake around here. Alright, halfway point. Please don't spawn more pots. That's all I ask. And oh, what do you know? Spawn more pots. Alright. Shoot you. Tired of you ground pounding me. Okay. Maybe I should try dashing. I'm gonna cover more distance, perhaps. That really sucks. You can make yourself invincible. You can make the dash like invincible. You know, give yourself make it like a dodge roll in this like a la Souls games, but that requires a perk. Point. There's like so many. I have so many perks unlocked that can't exactly rely on it showing up. All right. Actually, like how I like the fire rate boost after dashing, but can't rely on that either. Yeah, it's kind of like one of the things about roguelikes is like the starter stuff. Usually I like because you know it's like. Goodness sake. I didn't even get like 2 seconds to wail on your plant. But go do this to me. Okay. Alright, you're the real one. Okay. Nope. Okay, so if I hear like a scream, then it probably does its leaping thing. And alright, doesn't matter. Finally burned it up. Alright, what perk do we want? Use half your current health. Or a 10% boost to damage and fire rate, yeah. This is the kind of stuff, it's like sometimes the stuff you unlock dilutes the actual useful stuff you want. And like, yeah, well, I guess I'll just go with a maximum health boost, because that seems like the most useful thing I can get. Anyways, so thankfully you don't have to do all the waves, it's just every 15 waves and then fight a boss and then you get to take a break. could be a chest, it could be a shop. I'll hand you a new weapon. Like, alright, here's a bit more arsenal for you. Jeez, Steel horn. See, this one's probably better than the just stationary shield because this one lets me boost my defense. And oh yeah, I had to remember that. Try that ability out. Yeah, I'll probably get this for now. All right, still fitting, right? Knight character can boost defense, also boost offense a little bit. Where's my... Oh, here we go. Anyways, boom. Shield bash. You know, because Paladin, right? That's what Paladins do. Either they throw their shield, or they go hit people with shield. Or they block things with shield. Ooh, make the right time to pull out the crossbow. Okay. Alright. Said some of the perks that you unlock are useful. I think one perk that I unlocked was like a straight 7% damage boost, which is like, you know what? Yeah. It's a type of thing that just fall under boring, but it's practical because hey, 7% damage boost is always useful. Plus, you just, you know, no matter what strategy you have, you can always appreciate just being able to deal more damage. Alright. Another one. Okay, after a certain point, it's like less about the numbers and more about, okay, will this percentage increase allow me to kill enemies with one fewer shot? That's usually what it means, right? Because if you can do that, it means you know, you can defeat more enemies with your pool of mana. So it means you can move onto targets more quickly, and you know, the faster you manage to kill enemies, the more you can keep up with perhaps a escalating rate of enemies being spawned. At least that's how I'm thinking of it now, right? Less about making numbers go up and more about killing enemies faster and in fewer shots. Okay. Wrath of Thor. Alright, let's see what we have here. Ah, see, like this one. Basic damage received. It's 10%. Okay, so it's not, doesn't do anything to elemental, but I do. It feels like a lot of. Oh no, this is the one I like. Ignore enemies' elemental resistance. Maybe not as useful with her, but there's another character. His ability is to shoot a stream of fire. You imagine it's a fire type, so it's very fixed. But if you have the ignore resistance perk, then it means you can just shoot it out whenever you want. Aha. AoE attack means nothing to me. Alright. And where's everyone else? Don't tell me I'm just gonna sit here and wait for more. Oh, I heard him. Yeah, there we go. Actually, not a bad attack for just like charging forward, and it seems like paralysis chance is pretty good. Easy to get in a shot before backing off. Like we're playing Gite in Overwatch. I hope I pronounced that right. I try to be conscious of pronouncing people's names correctly, because I know I want people to pronounce my name correctly. I mean, it's not the hardest name in the world to pronounce, but you know, it's something to that we can be mindful of at least. The amulet's useful for the damage boost. I mean, don't get me wrong. The damage reduction is super useful, but damage boost is also useful. Alright, I want to take care of these folks. Oh my god. Shield bash is great. Should probably focus on using this character more often. Oh. How nice of you to come towards me. I was gonna have to walk all the way to you. Aha! Works fantastically as an interrupt as well. Alright, there we go. 40% of the way towards completing the gauntlet. Try to pick up everything I can. Get the potions, get the coins. Oh, one more potion. Okay. Got me. Increase mana usage of elemental, increase pickup range, friendly fire immunity. Well, in the off chance that I get an explosive weapon. Not to mention it's a 5% elemental damage reductions. Okay. That'll come in handy. Maybe I'll reach a point where that will help me endure one more hit. And there we go. There's our staff weapon. Yeah, I like Divine Wrath. It's like cross-shaped sparks. Alright. Looks like I can pick up 2 perks. We have here 5 times you open a chest, you get 2 shield points. Problem is, the only time I'm going to open a chest right here. So since we've already completed like 2 waves, that means this is only... I'm not going to get the full effectiveness out of this perk, so I'll probably take Vampirism and this. As ideally, obviously, I wouldn't want to be below 50% health, but on the off chance that I am, then I can at least get a try to get something that might help me, try to help me weather the assault so I can get health potions. Oh. Don't try to charge me. Oh. Oh. So focused on one, I got backstabbed by the other. Like reverse Assassin's Creed. Ah, man. I remember way back in, it was Brotherhood when they first introduced it, playing a bit of the Assassin's Creed multiplayer. And I kind of enjoyed the way they did it. Like, kind of felt it was like pretty the justification they had it for it too. Like training up Templar agents, which is why everything looked like a simulation. But yeah, definitely fun. Felt like a large-scale social deduction game where copies of each character were running around along with you, and you had to find out which among all the characters, which ones were the players, and assassinate them. And of course, the one who assassinated the most people won the game. I think they changed it up too, right? Because I think the mode specifically gave you specific player to assassinate, and obviously, if you were in the lead, you would have more people coming after you because you were their target. And I imagine if you were trailing, then maybe they'd throw you a bone and have no one come after you. Alright. Didn't catch the port in there, but that's fine. But yeah, and then I think they gave you some special abilities too to kind of help bamboozle people even further. Now that's in addition to giving you your various suite of assassins weapons that you would have in the main series. My favorite one from that category was the poison. That one was always fun because it was like a delayed assassination. It was like you could get in there and just prick them and then go away, and then a little bit later they would die. So it would be like be a bit more difficult, unless they were smart about it, to tell who exactly took him out. Disadvantage there, of course, is that someone's poisoned if you're poisoned, but if you poison someone, but then another player goes and assassinates your target, then obviously you're not going to get credit for killing them. I guess that's a bit of your risk and your reward. Other than that, it was came out at the time where the whole class-based multiplayer, pick a perk, build your character type of multiplayer was in vogue, so Assassin's Creed had a bit of that too. I think I remember Brotherhood only had like, I forget, it didn't have, it was one of the Assassin's Creed that had like fewer loadouts, like loadouts that were clearly worse than what you could customize, which I guess that's the point, but I know there are some people who would much rather not engage with the whole character customization bit and just, jump in old school like and just defeat folks, which I get. I understand. Sometimes you don't want to have to think about builds or the meta, as it were. Wow. Spawn blast mask right on top of me, but yeah. Ooh. Either I clipped him or... Okay, in any case, that flamethrower attack super hurts. I should probably not stay close. I think that's the thing about the characters that have like close range stuff. It's like, yeah, you could get in there, but you're also going to open yourself to a world of hurt, because that, oh my god, that flamethrower attack is nothing. It's not something to sneeze at. Thankfully, Black Mass pretty close, so boy. Alright. I got careless. Only 60% of the way through the gauntlet as well. Alright. Mental note, do not charge boss. That probably should have been a given, but sometimes I need to learn the hard way. I don't know about that one. I'd like a rapid fire wand staff, so choose to purchase a spell. A lot more damage. Sure about that. Witch Breath is fun, but I think Hellish Ember, well, I usually stick with, right? Because it's just quick, accurate. So I already have a lightning staff that I'm pretty good with. Switch to a fire spell. It's not my favorite fire spell, but it's a pretty good one. Oh. Behind you. Imagine if this game had like callouts like Overwatch did. Characters suddenly shout, "Ah, behind me!" or something like that. 20% damage received is taken from mana first. I should do that. Or I drain my mana super quick. But then again, crystals aren't hard to come by these days. If I get hit too much, then yeah, my mana reserves are gonna drain super fast. But and yeah, so, and a shield. The part where elemental resistance, ignoring perk comes in handy. Like, yeah, you can just stick with one weapon, just blast everything to Kingdom Come. Alright, 49. Really should pay attention to my ammo, use it more often. That's the thing about giving me a ton of options, I invariably forget to use them because I'm so fixated on using the one thing that I forget that I have other things that I can use. Alright. Like, I remember I was playing Overwatch some time back. I was playing with my friends. Like, towards the end, we started getting harassed by a player who, I guess, switched to Genji and was, like, just screwing us up. and all of it, and I was getting a bit of incensed, and my friend said, hey, since I was playing support, hey, you should switch to Brigitte and just use her shield bash to stun the guy. You know what? I did what they said, right? I switched, I stun bashed Genji whenever I saw him, and we went on to win the match. And they were like, yeah, good job. I thought, yeah, this is why you know, listening is important, right? And not being stuck on one thing, right? You gotta be able to adapt. How's the saying go? When all you use is a hammer, all your solutions start looking like nails. It's like inevitably you'll run into a point where perhaps a hammer isn't the best thing to do, but a hammer's what you have in your hand, and by golly, you're going to use that hammer to solve the problem, whether the problem likes it or not. That inevitably might run into its own host of problems, so it's good to be able to adjust as you need. Okay, this is starting to think. I wonder, does that shield bash? I should have read up on what it does. I wonder if that shield blocks projectiles, because if it does, it might not be so bad, because use that sort of like a panic block projectiles and stuff. Alright, there's another one down. Alright, level 12, what do we have? With Amnesia, because I have a decent mana pool that I boosted by 10%. I can afford a 10% hit. Get me 2 more perks. Ah, here we go. Straight 7% damage boost. Yes, please. And of course, because it's pure damage boost, the scaling works a bit more harshly for it than other perks does. Another additional 5% boost instead of 6 or 7. I think I'll go with staff mana usage decreased by 20%. Have to remember to let the small fry go flying. Not only do you block them or interrupt them, you can send them a little parting shot. Alright, next wave is the boss wave. Remember, stay far away. Not use any fancy shield bash moves, because you will regret it. Like I almost did when I fought against Black Mask. Alright. Oh, one more. Durian. Oh no. I think I already made an Aegis Reflector joke, so I won't make another one. I'm pretty sure I do more of Urian's moves, so I could joke about them too. Alright. Well, this one actually isn't too bad. Just EPS boost it so we can kill him faster. Alright, we're good. Good. Almost there, one more section to go. Stuff up. Potion. Okay, I should do it. What perk should I pick up? Drop rate boost. Alright. See what you got for us this time. I have Twilight. Ooh. Increased damage, obviously it's basic damage, so this is rapid fire. Let's stick with that. Don't need health. I don't need that. Wand, I'm fine with it. Of course, this is the last shop. But I don't know. I don't use my wand. Oh yeah, only 4 coins. I can at least save the coins for rerolls at least. So, one thing about rerolls is that they go up in cost. So the first one costs you just 6 coins, but then the next one will be 10, and then cost just scales from there. Alright, there we go. Sniped. Okay. Hope we get some non-flying enemies so I can shield bash them. Ah, there we go. Boom! Got some floating fools. Oh, they're not the ones that are super... Ice is super effective against. Here we go. Charging Star. I like the staff. It's pretty good. Kills the enemies pretty quickly. Alright, 8 waves to go. I always like the arena type levels that kind of just just constant flow of enemies one after the other. I think my like for that kind of style for arena Monster Wave Arena started with like Ratchet and Clank. I think I like the way they did it, right? Because the enemies in that game, when you're fighting an arena, they would kind of come out in these pods that would just stretch out, and then see the enemies walk onto the arena. And once you defeat them, the pods would extend themselves to the arena again. The next wave of enemies comes out. Gave that nice feeling of just it's constantly on the move, right? It's like no downtime, no period of waiting. You just gotta keep going, keep going. The other one I liked was Hollow Knight, that had their Godmaster expansion, their arena combat. I like the presentation of it there. The way you would defeat a wave of enemies, you hear that bell, and then the white flash where you would get thrust into the next area where you'd fight your next set of enemies. Gave it that how do you pronounce it? It's like a feel of constant motion, right? You're always on the move. You're always preparing for the next battle. It's like a little downtime. You're not having to wait. I guess it just feels like you're always in action. So that's why I like that kind of style a lot. All right, 2 waves to go. Or since this is the last arena boss, it's probably a bit more challenging than the other bosses we fought thus far. Alright. Saw that. Throwing your lava axes at me. Lava axe is a bad spell anyway. You want to use lightning bolt. Much more mana efficient. Also, it's an instant, so you can cast it on your opponent's turn. Nice little FU, right? They just put down the creature, they're like, haha, lightning bolt, eat it. The creature doesn't get to do jack squat. Alright, now defeat Ursula, the Sinister. I'll never forgive you for tormenting Ariel. Barrier, so I gotta defeat all the enemies attached to it before I can harm the boss again. Oh, that was easy. Alright. Oh. Dash for fire rate boost. Ah, no. Almost out. Ooh. Yeah, I walked into that one. Okay. Staff mana, so... Shield bash. Just go. Tricked out. I am now minigun of doom. Alright. And just like that, we are done. 75 ways vanquished. 5 bosses felled. I don't need to run around to pick up all the extra stuff, but yeah, I like doing it. Don't need to choose a perk either, but I'll do it anyway. Oh. Fervor. It doesn't matter. Alright, let's wrap this up. To the Citadel. Listen to this glorious victory music. Every character does the same kind of fist pump pose. I wish they'd do something different, but that's a detail. Alright, Thorny Branch. I kinda like how each weapon, each amulet kinda has flavor text. It's like, sure, it's all fluff, but kinda gives you a sense of the world around the world of Ziggurat. Right, there's like people, locations, factions. Definitely a lot more than Greyhorn Citadel, this Brotherhood, and little tasks that they have to do, kind of get their things back together. Right, a lot more stories out there, and this is just part of it. If you do it all, oh boy. Amulet, or is that a weapon? Whew. Just a general speed fire rate booster 5 seconds after you get hit. White orb. Lose all your mana, plus 20 to maximum health. I'm guessing that means just mana you have on hand and not, like, maximum mana becomes 0. Oh, hey, this one's useful, right? Turns your ability into a kind of a buff in addition to that. Just 3 insight. Alright, well, at least you have got your level 3 passive effect, Celestial Horn. Yeah. Plus 17% effect. So instead of 6 seconds, it's 7 seconds. Alright, in any case, let us move on. What can I improve with just 5 insight? Yeah, probably one of these damage. Probably just keep buffing damage. It's, as you know, more damage is always useful. Alright. 1 side quest done. For some reason, I'm like trying to find the quests that give me more amulets. I think I have like 19 of them. It's 24 in the game. I'm pretty close to finishing off that. I also kind of like the long quest because they give you more rewards, but probably shouldn't matter too much because rewards are proportional to length, so obviously short quests will give fewer rewards. I like long quests they have. Alright, Eris, I do okay with her. Just have to remember I have to play a lot more cautiously. Very low health, look at that. 75 compared to other people, 150 or 125, right? A lot weaker. Definitely gotta play a keep away, because it's gonna be bad if you get hit too many times, and you can't take as many hits as everyone else. Also has some of the best scaling abilities, I think. I always try to look for the perk that boosts the skeleton's damage based on how many skeletons are out there, because it feels like if you can get enough skeletons out there, they become like an unstoppable force. This is a rock in hand shoots more rocks. That's fun. Let's see. This will probably be the least harmful, because after a point, I don't use my wand. Challenger him right off to the gate. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Keep that in mind for now. Let's move on. Alright. So we're back ourselves into a regular old Ziggurat quest. explore floors, get things, find key, move to next. Rinse, repeat till you reach the end. And right, skeletons. I gotta remember, bring out the skeletons. They, more than anything else, will be the ones to help me through this. I saw that ice fall, and for some reason I kept on walking. Ooh. I like the animation of this wand. Just wave it, let the poison bullets come out. Of course, the minus 20% wand damage will probably hurt here, but once I get my other assortment of weapons, it won't be so bad. Ah, good old skeletons. My favorite thing about them. It's like, I'll just walk around and I'll see victory and like, ah, yes, good job, skeletons. Just making sure to pick away at the enemies that I don't see. As the disadvantage with that is that you'll inevitably miss out on the drops too, but you have to take the good with the bad, right? Spell. Skeletons are gonna die. Need to run. This is a part where it feels distinctly old school. Just crowds of enemies running towards you. Right. Just imagine in another universe these radishes. They're called radishes, even though they look like carrots. They're gonna screaming, ah! Just holding like 2 bombs in their hands. Gotta remember to pick up the gems, because that's how I level up. It's like Geometry Wars Geoms. Encourages you to keep on the move, right? Don't park yourself in a spot, because you're just gonna hurt yourself. You're only gonna hurt yourself that way. Alright, 2 level ups. Get my first 2 perks. What we have. There, go. Alchemy mana research. Ooh. Experience booster. Get that early on. Give me the most benefits. I always like the sort of meta enhancement perks. Money booster, experience booster. Usually gun for those first. Especially if they're early in a run, because that's when I'll be able to get the most benefit out of them. Freeze. Don't move. Alright, skeletons. I keep on forgetting. Because Chris is highly reliant on skeletons. Make sure, don't forget to bring them out. Right, even in short fights like these, having 3 skeletons makes a fair bit of difference. Sleight of hand. Another perk that's just a must-have. Less for the weapon switching speed and more for 2 seconds of no mana usage. Which means even if, you know, weapon's out of ammo, can you at least use it for 2 seconds? Sometimes I'm glad that champion enemies will have at most 1 keyword. I can only imagine if you could combine them together. Get like Diablo levels of frustration when an enemy invariably gets the right combo to make them effectively invincible, because they're able to counter any strategy you have. Alright. Job's done. I think I'm at a good enough level to take on the challenge room. Should go back and do that. Although, well, I think what I'll do is get another coin, open a chest, take whatever's within. Hopefully it's a weapon. Go and take on the challenge room. There we are. you are. Come down here. Oh, get back up. Continue to fight. Alright. And okay. Yeah. I'm letting myself get hit by too many of those ice meteors. Thankfully, barrier is giving me a decent enough crutch. We appreciate the skeletons are mobile. They will seek out enemies. And you don't have to do anything there. Just watch them take out the final foe. Introverted. Wow. I could just take the me perk. Get fewer perks to choose from, but you get a boost in health, a boost in mana, and slight boost in experience gain. But I think I'll save that for later. I kind of need choices at the. We'll go with disappointment. Damage buff. All right, grab this weapon, and then we'll go to the challenge room. Power of Heart. I like the flavor text of this one. Specifically says, yes, this is a weapon from the East, and we shouldn't underestimate it just because it looks cute. It's basically what the flavor text says. So, you know, it's a very, very much a magical girl reference. Alright, skeletons. And it's doubly funny because our necromancer here is the one wielding it. Dark, brooding, purple, glowing bright pink weapon. Maybe the weapon should fire something different, but that's fine. Need rock chucking. Because those little bouncy balls don't go very high. Yeah, walked right into that flame puddle. Alright. Alright. That's taken care of. Scour the place, make sure I don't miss anything. I think a perk that makes drops last longer, or at least converts it if you miss out. Useful for Eris. Doombringer. It's a favorite of mine. It's just machine gun. It's a medieval machine gun. Character skill recharges 20% faster. Yeah, the other ones, vampirism I'm okay with, but like especially with Eris, who likes skeletons, just being able to summon skeletons more often, super useful. Alright. Oh, well, this is convenient. Boss key room. And the next area, the boss door. Also in this room, the boss door. Alright, who are we facing off against? King Blob. Pretty sure I've read a manga that was kind of like this. Ow, the skeletons broke pretty quickly. Alright, don't let myself get hit too much. Need to put some distance between me and the boss. Make sure I at least give me more time to react to the projectiles. There, put you behind this barrier so you don't try to foolishly walk into the boss's attacks. This is a part where ground bouncy balls come in handy. And I could have used my emote because it was off cooldown. Alright, level 7. Let's see what we can get. There we go. That's what I want. Bob. Boost damage based on how many skeletons are out. Alright. Now, I didn't pause for this part before, but I kind of like this music, right? It's like starts off how do you describe this kind of feel, right? It kind of has that sort of continue to fight feel, right? You see your characters walking through the portal, they're going through the thing. This is like verse 1, right? You see the music's. Yeah, this is. I listened to this on the soundtrack, and it's a lot longer than it ought to be, right? Because this is like usually a pretty short thing. You read the summary and you're like, all right, cool. Maybe see the stats if you want to see what it's all about, and you just move on. But the song here, you stick around, and okay, maybe the OST version is different. It seems like this is just gonna cycle through the same loop. Never mind. You listen to the OST version, and wow, the way the song builds up is kind of nuts. Or if it's a case of, since that was floor 1 and it plays the basic theme, but as you keep on going, then they'll play like the later sections of the song where you listen to the build up, or it will slowly build on itself. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll swap out that spell, right? So this one's fun, right? I like it because it's Pandora's box. It's like, don't open it, but squeeze it, shoots lightning. It's like very, very cool chain lightning. Alright, we'll hang on to that for now. Yeah, it used to be like I'd pick up the boss key right away, but now there's a perk that's in the pool that makes it so that when you pick up the boss key, the next combat you do gives you substantial boosts. So I usually like to save that for when I'm about to face off against a boss, because having substantial buff against a boss is always handy. And right, skeletons, do your thing. Part of me makes me hope that Eris has some sort of perk that perhaps lets you decrease the cooldown if you perform a certain action, but I don't understand why they might not want to do that, because skeletons are pretty good. This is just a treasure. Looks of it. It's a pay money to roll gotcha. I still need 3 coins. Alright. Save that for now. Where do we go out? It's the tar pit. Got steps. Okay, there it is. Walk around. Maybe the item shop doesn't have perks, so I'll spend my money on the chest. Skeletons. Alright. Now we fight. Pandora's box tends to work better with like groups. See how that lightning arc then just like spreads to nearby enemies, and you just get to see things like die in groups. It's pretty neat. Alright, let's see what we have. Low 50% health boost experience. I don't know if that'll come in handy. Let's see. Small lightning projectiles when switching weapons. It's a minor benefit, but benefit nonetheless. Save my reroll. Alright, let's see what kinds of perks we got for sale here. Or items, I should say, not perks. Because they're not always perks. I appreciate perks, but those are not perks. Let's see. Powers up your wand. I don't use my wand. Speed. Well, this is also a fire rate boost, so maybe I'll switch to that. I kind of like a clutch freeze. What's in here? Ah, free chest. Oh, hey. Oh, but it's just a spell. It's a spell amulet. Alright. Oh, maybe I'll get a spell. Good spell. There's some good spells. I hope I get a good spell this run. And I have a good alchemy weapon for now, so that'll do. Stay away from the fire pools. There's gonna be a swarm of those lost souls coming. Get ready! It's like that meme with the guys just like pointing at the tornado. He's got a really panicked look on his face. Here they come. Alright, some more skeletons. Ramp up the damage skeletons deal. Eventually they will become a force of nature, force to be reckoned with. I need to run around and get these gems before they disappear. Alright. Oh, there's one here. I think that one was about to disappear. Love it. I love choke points. Not only useful in Advanced Wars on Fire Emblem. Alright. One more. Here we are. You're dead. Dead. Alright. Look for key fragments, because I already got all those. See what's in this room over here. Combat is combat. Prepare for battle. About to level up too. Alright, level 9. Oh, Doombringer is starting to... The thing I appreciate about the weapon amulets is that when you activate it, they automatically switch you to the type of weapon it boosts, so you don't have to worry about switching it yourself. It's a nice, nice touch. Elemental resistance ignore. Yep, we'll go with that. Admittedly, 2 of my weapons deal just... Well, no, there's some weapons, enemies that are resistant to basic damage, so that comes in handy. I like how it's wet floor instead of icy floor. It would be the same end result, but also these characters have pretty good balance because all they do is slip and slide. They don't fall over like I would if I were on actual slippery surface. I felt like when I was really young I had a pretty good sense of balance, but nowadays I usually get really skittish if I step on a slippery surface. I think it's because, you know, if you fall over, you fall on your butt, it's probably gonna hurt pretty bad. And it might lead to injuries if you're unfortunate enough, so... Yeah. It's not something I would do for bragging rights anymore. Though I do remember, when I was in elementary school, I don't know, for some reason I like to brag that I was able to walk on ice, right? And it was like, during recess, we would go out to, during winter, there would be a frozen puddle, usually, right? In the grass, there would be a little icy patch. That was just solid ice. And I would just like to go, oh yeah, I can walk on that, no problem. You know, I would just walk on it. And the other kids just go, oh my goodness, you crazy. And of course they were right, but walk on it, no problem. Sometime later, I would go back out there and I'd see like 4 of them huddled around, just desperately holding on to each other, trying not to slip, standing on that icy patch. Always, that kind of amused me. Hey, I like near. Less damage, but it does have homing ability, which I like. Kind of like EPS was a lot less. Yeah, Pandora's Box level 2. Much lower fire rate from Pandora's Box, which is why stay up to damage to compensate. Let's see. Okay, map's uncovered, so we'll just go over get the boss key and fight the boss. I feel like the kind of behavior I had with the ice patch kind of emblematic of those people who do those dares just for like clout on social media, which I'm kind of glad I didn't continue to do that. I can only shudder to imagine what kind of future I might have had if I went down that sort of do it for social media clout path. I say as I'm streaming myself playing a game. But hey, at least streaming yourself playing a game isn't quite as dangerous as just walking on ice, bragging that you can walk on ice, even though there's always a very high chance, even though you have a good sense of balance, that you're gonna slip and fall and hurt yourself. Gotta watch out for that wind tunnel attack. Hurts like crazy. Really good that this boss arena is an elevated platform. Lets me easily dodge some of the stuff by just you know, going up and down. Right, like that. That AoE probably would have hurt super bad, but since I can just walk under it, not too much of an issue. Ah, jeez, you killed all my skeletons. How dare you? Oh no, almost had alchemy mana also. Tunnel attack. Hey, at least it's my skeletons that. Oh. Okay. Grim Reaper's on the lower level. Gotta get him back up so I can sidestep some of the attacks more easily. I should switch to this for now while there's still these purple carrots that I need to defeat. Ah. Again, the skeletons pull through for me. When I start losing health is when I start worrying, because 9 times out of 10 I usually have enough barrier or shield that I can weather through the storm, but once I start losing that, it's like, uh-oh. That's when I know it starts getting hairy. I'll do amulet down reduction. Since I have a decent spell now. Away. That. Alright, moving on. 33% of the way through. And the Steam still sounds the same. Alright, we'll keep moving. But really, the soundtrack version of the level floor transition theme just it builds up. It keeps building up, right? It's like when it hits verse 2, they add the chorus. And then when it's about to end, they just add freaking electric guitar. It's crazy. I love it. There we go. Now that's what I'm looking for. Sacrificial dagger is my favorite weapon. I have here 11 coins to open that chest. And we'll see what the shop has first. Combine that with the amulet. And we're sitting pretty okay. Uh-oh. Oh right, the red ones are called chilies, they're not radishes. The purple ones are radishes. Stop getting so close to them. Or left. Ooh, see that? Okay, no, that was just 300, not... Oh, I saw like 1,000 for a minute. I'm like, whoa. Well, that's not the case. Alright, one more. There we go. Oh, good. We're good. We're good. Okay. I think I've left any gems uncollected. Mana is sufficiently filled. We should probably switch weapons because spell mana is low. Just a hub. With all the hubbub. This is combat. Very small arena. Alright. Skeletons. Pretty good. Consume your current weapons to get 2 level ups. For each weapon consumed. Not a fan of that, really. Shame I have to decide my perks now. I wish I could hold on to them so that way, since I know there's a chest, I could at least restock myself, and there's a shop too, I could... Nope, I have to pick something now, so I will guess I'll just do Disappointment. Because my skeletons died, I can at least maintain my DPS for a little bit. There you are. Not yet, not yet. Keep bringing out skeletons because ramp up their damage. 6 skeletons out means 36% damage boost, which is pretty significant. If we can drive another 10 seconds, we'll just ramp them up even better, faster. Until we get just like just a little army of zombies, just annihilating everything in sight. There you are. One more enemy. There's no kill like overkill. Alright, go my minions. Seek out the final enemy and destroy them. I mean, I could seek them out myself, but I just kind of want to see this play out. Ooh, I can help them along too. Just imagine me just rapidly clicking a spot. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Using my APM. Alright, there we go. Yeah, right there. Boom! One shot. Well, it was like 2 shots, but still. Man. Enemy spawning pairs. Oh, no, that's my enemies. That's my minions. Enemies are a bit more plentiful. I should probably hang in one spot and try not to run around too much. Come to us. Unless they start to overwhelm us, then we move. So far, that does not appear to be the case. Part of me wishes skeletons could pick up things that probably make them too broken. Also encourage passivity, which is clearly something that they don't want to do in Ziggurat, which I can appreciate. This is a lot more fun when you're moving around. More skeletons. More bones for the bone thrower. We're not using more enemies out in the field. Maybe it would be beneficial to just have a bunch of bouncy balls everywhere. Oh, screw it. Dagger time. That's my side. Like, I'm on your team, idiot. Oh man. Unreal Tournament. I played that game a bit back in the day when I was in college. It's my game of choice. Plus 48% experience, but boosted damage received by 15%, which you have as little health as Eris does. Maybe not the best idea, so I'll just go with a reduced dash cooldown. The most useful thing on that list. yeah. One of the fun things about Unreal Tournament was the taunts, right? Because there would be like a sort of a in-universe sort of chat box in the top, where contestants, the combatants would kind of trash talk each other. You kill a person, and then your in-game character would just say something like, "You suck." It's really juvenile stuff, but I thought it was like hilarious. Right, you're playing this death match with guns, and everyone's kind of trash talking each other. It's like voice chat before voice chat. Of course, voice chat. Usually a lot more vitriolic than Unreal Tournament stuff was, but still. Stop being so careless. Not enemy. There you are. The last enemy. Alright. Time to run around and see if I can grab anything that hasn't disappeared yet. I think I've done everything I can. Pretend that I'm a Superman. And I'm not pretending. And I am super, right? So in this universe. I got powers. I can make skeletons. That's gotta be worth something. Got dagger. Spell mana though. Alright, back to machine gun. Have to slowly build up our spell mana. Stay away, stay away. Oh, they explode. Okay, we're okay. Gems. Get the gems. Okay. Also get this 3 barrier when I level up. Handy. Also, they become cursed. This is also handy because it's like lets you deal more damage to cursed enemy. You deal more damage to cursed enemies, so that's always a handy element. Oops. Thank goodness for no fall damage, right? Got everything? Oh. Still one more section to explore. Let's go do that first. Off chance that I happen to get the perk that gives the boss key buff, I can still use it. Hoping there would be a shop in this. Oh. Wow, speak of the devil. See what you have. Amulets. Roll. Please be perks. Perks! Ah, but I only get one. 20 mana of each type when picking up coins. Yes, please. I prefer the experienced one, but that is fine too. I take a gamble. I kind of like the weapons I have. Well, I could probably do with a more better staff. Oh, not enough coins. Well, yeah, that was better spent on a perk anyway, so I'm not disappointed. I just charged forward without thinking. So real life, I'd be dead. This isn't real life. This is a video game. Just want to go straight across. Got it. Oh, right. No. It's the next room that has the door, not this one. Let's keep on running to the end. going to fight a boss. Ah, good. This one's manageable. Norg the Savage. That's right, keep coming after me. Ignore my skeletons. They're not important. Alright, halfway point of fight. Why did I jump on that torch? Far away from the enemies. You have to stay far away from the enemies. Alright, we're good. So far we haven't taken significant damage to the health. This can't be recovered quickly, thankfully. When I get the level up. Far enough along that's not happening, I guess. Alright, next floor. I've hit the halfway point of this tomb. I'm gonna sit here for a bit, see if it changes, or if it's just gonna be this section. Alright, alright. Yeah, I think it's just gonna stay the same. Moving. Can't stop. Won't stop. Oh, defeated 15 black masks. Alright. Three key fragments hidden somewhere. Please be staff. You. Man, even though it's like a level 4 weapon, I fan of bombs. Let's just, do I have the friendly fire immunity perk? I'm not a fan of that weapon. Kind of like the point and shoot auto weapons. My go-to. Ah, someone's here. Alright, that's it. For your silly AoE. Oh, okay, that one's charged. I summoned skeletons. I forgot to summon skeletons. Oh, anyways, I summoned skeletons. Summon the skulls, take them out. There's another one done. Phone going. Oh, key fragment. Key piece, I should say. Nice thing about these artifacts is that you can kind of use them to kind of block anyone who tries to chuck projectiles at you. Just stay on the other side, just hang there for a bit. Time to hunt enemies. Maybe just have my skeletons hunt them. Since they only drop mana, should be fine if I miss out on what they drop, unless it's coins. I also like coins. Alright, should probably help them out. Looks like they're getting their butts kicked. Alright, perk time. Open the perks and see what's inside. Ah, this one I like. Reduce shop prices, and every subsequent floor will have a shop. I'll have a shot at more perks. More perks for the perk throne. Alright. Enemy done. Dagger mana. Switch to machine gun. This is basically machine gun. Got we got the reshot burst mode. You can just access, right? You can access, just run on the fly, like that. Oh, skeletons are dead. We just pull out some more. Be useful in the last 30 seconds that you're gonna be alive. That's another FPS mechanic I like, when you just have the readily accessible secondary fire on the click of a button. You just click a different button and you get a different function or weapon. It's like 2 functions in 1. Gives each weapon more makes each weapon useful in more situations. Right, like your old classic rapid fire weapon that has a grenade launcher attached to it. Use primary fire to deal with stuff at mid-range, and if you need to either deal big damage or deal with a large amount of enemies, just throw a grenade out there. Or just launch a grenade, I should say. For some reason I forgot skeletons again. Like A, B, C, S, right? Always be casting skeletons. This. Put him down. Oh wait, you're an enemy. You're also an enemy? Okay. Also enemies. Oh man. Only 2 of them left, but might as well cast more skeletons. Mountain. Useful for Eris. Really not as much of a general health increase, but you know what? Health increase for her is still useful all the same. I walked right under that laser like a fool. I think, wait, did this ore have key fragments? Oh, wait, yes it does. That's my own question. Done. Ouch. Got hit in the face with ice breath. Alright, we're good. Good. Health just straight boost by 10? Oh. Yeah, we'll go with this. I have a pretty high mana pool. What do we have here? Yeah. Damage reduction and... Wow! These perk choice. Maybe not the best. Go with that. Further decrease ice damage taken. Hey, you know. Having enemies freeze when they hit me, also useful. Is that another chest? I kind of want to save my money for shops, because I have a little money to re-roll and then money on hand to spend for perks if I manage to get them. Alright, skeletons. This world of Ziggurat seems to run a lot on like just sort of artifacts of power. Right? They do have spellbooks and staves, which you expect to do magic-y things, but then they also have things like this, and the Pandora's box, and the one that's just a rock that also casts spells and stuff. Makes you think. It's less about the kind of object it is, more so like how you're able to utilize it. Use it as an offensive thing. Not sure where I was going with that, actually. damage. Play a little more cautiously. I would probably not do that. Whoa. Ziggurat is a horror game. Any left? Bang, 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 bang. And you're done. Okay. We'll move on. Ah, I heard it. Where is the fragment? There it is. Alright. Now if we find the locked door, we can just enter it. Uh-oh. Fog of War. My greatest enemy. Well, it's not necessarily fog, but it's kind of the same effect. And that makes the game look a bit more old school. It's like, kind of just see the low, see the lights just illuminating the area barely. Good thing skeletons can still aim at enemies despite the dark. Thank goodness for that. Collect experience. Alright, back to fighting. More fighting. Ah, okay. That's a ledge. So my skeletons begin their march. Let's put a few more out there. Good. Okay, there you are. And you're done. Okay. Before I go to the next area, I'll explore, close out that space. Experience by picking up coin. Or I could go with minus 15% mana usage, though. I feel like I'm getting enough mana when I get that. It'll help me in these last few perks. Handy. Now we have 3 perks immediately, minus 15% experience. My experience boost at the moment. Plus 19. Okay. That's fine. Let's see what else we have. Move a perk by 2 levels, minus 5%. Might be fine as well. Picking up a coin, 25% is a chance it counts double. You know what? I'll get that. I guess I'll get this. Minus 5% is a bit less prohibitive than 15%. Even though I do have like a general experience boost, I kind of want to keep the boost. Which one did that improve, I wonder? This one. 60 mana of each type. Okay, so coins are now just like super mana picks-ups. I can live with that. Ah, here we go. Locked door. It's an anvil. I can use it to boost my Doombringer, but nope, it's just a chest. It's fine. Voodoo doll amulet. Cursed weapons damage. If only I had... Oh wait, no. My Doombringer does have a secondary fire for curse. Sage amulet. I feel like it's just generally more useful for what I have currently. Sacrificial dagger is mighty useful. Alright. Little arena, so very few places to hide. The enemies ramp up hard enough. When you remember everything you have and you're able to just pop them off quickly, it's great seeing the Symphony of Destruction unfold. It's like Martikainen's tracks just unfold in a awesome way. I mean, nope, not enough coins to pick up the last perk. I'm not sure if I want it anyway, so let's get the boss key and fight the boss. we're gonna face off against this time. Please don't let it be Black Mask. Please don't let it be Black Mask. Yeah, this is fine. Stationary boss, so just circle strafe at the death. Just the enemies it spawns also stationary. Stop getting caught on the environment. It's a good way to get yourself killed. As long as it focuses fire on me and not my skeletons, I should be okay. The halfway point, so yeah. Hit the mana, stock up, hit back. Summoning skeletons because just ramp up their damage. Alright. Good, good. So we keep on going. We all float on okay. 2/3 complete. 2 floors left. Let's see what's in floor 4. Oh, I saw I got 69% accuracy. Nice. Alright. What's on floor 5? I think this is a floor that has key fragments. It seems like they alternate, right? One floor won't have key fragments, and the next floor will have key fragments, and then these alternate like that. Ah. Half of the Watcher. I kind of like this one better than Earth Staff, also probably stronger since it's a higher level. Most likely. And dang. Just selling items. Poison. Amulet. Fortunately, I don't have any use for. If I get more coins in this level, I will re-roll. I don't know why I parked myself down here instead of up on top. I can make everything come to me. Also, I'd have the high ground. It's a decent spot to be. All means that I'll be less likely to get sniped from afar also. Okay. Oh, shouldn't I cut it up close? Like cutting a real chili when you're staring at it. Probably not a good idea either, because what if it gets in your eye? Right, what if some of that chili juice got in your eye? Oh no. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt like crazy. Alright, I think I had everything. Let's see what perks we have. Go with picking up a coin. 50% chance it counts double, so we gotta go more coins. Which means more opportunities, which means if I re-roll and I get perks, I can buy more perks. Perks. Oh my god, it's another shop. That's how that works. A perk just spawns an additional shop. It's not like every floor will be guaranteed to have a shop. No, it just throws another shop in there. It's kind of funny. And now I really want more coins. We're gonna ignore that chest. Screw you. Where do I need to go? I think... yeah, up here's a good spot. Give us the most range. Gotta switch. Like how I said, we're gonna park up here and I just leap to the bottom anyway. Again, it's good to stay on the move in a big arena like this one. Got plenty of space to move around, might as well take advantage of it. Especially when most enemies you're dealing with are the flying bolts that can just reach you anyway. So you don't get too close. And part of me wishes there's like some perk that would increase weapon range. Like how BPM lets you increase a range stat. here. Just an elite. I killed the elite. I've defeated an elite monster. It's 1 out of 100 still. If they don't get you by quality, they'll just overwhelm you with sheer numbers. Sure, there's gems up here. No gems up here, I mean. Alright, seems to be nothing here. Only 1 enemy left anyway, which my skeletons will handily defeat. Just sit up here and explore, and alright, time to take you out. Time's up, you're dead. Man, I don't think I've seen a lot of coins, unfortunately. Which blows. Either they're disappearing because I'm not getting to them quickly enough, or they're just not dropping. Maybe it's both. Some more skeletons. Alright. That enemy was not going to stand a chance. Not in the middle of the skeletons. Before I get up here, there's probably, yeah, a whole crowd up here. Like whenever I see those blue enemies, they always seem to spawn in really, really large numbers. It's kind of crazy. Alright, 4 on the bottom. That one. Okay. What's our perks? Just little telekinetic. Increased item pickup range. Not too bad. Means I can stay further away from enemies, which is handy for Eris. Ah, got an enemy to fight right out the gate. I think this is one's weak to fire attacks. Ah, can't run from me. Give them no quarter. Range to my skeletons, defeat them, and then run in and grab the spoils. Actually a pretty decent choke point. It's just the crowds of enemies are facing aren't flying. Means they can't overwhelm me as easily. Alright, 3 to go. 2. This one summons more. Oh, now I have 4. Down to 3 again. 2, 1. Alright, let him kill the fellow up there while I scour this arena for anything I might have missed. Which does not seem to be the case. Huh. Sworn there's one more experience jumping. I already did. Alright, let's move on. Still a few more rooms I need to explore. Oh, okay, that was just ground. Yeah. The pool. It's more ammo as it is This is just a hub room, okay. Beat all the enemies. We have skeletons, skelly-mans. Okay. It's a chili. Oh, no, it's just a regular carrot.
Explodes, I think.
Alright. Or switch weapons. Getting so much mana, doesn't really matter what I use anymore. It's just like now it's a choice of which weapon I want to use rather than having to conserve my ammo, my mana. Alright. Just increase the experience I get from coin. Alright. You know what, let's do this. It's a damage boost, temporary damage boost for skeletons dying. Nostalgia. Just a pixel filter. Doesn't quite work out. The enemies would also have to be just like, you know, just completely still, jerky motions to kind of get that feel perfect. But you know, that'll probably be more effort than it's worth. This is fine as it is. It does look sufficiently digitized, I think. That's an enemy. Defeated. Alright. Alright, I'm getting too close again. It should be a thing if there's like a large arena, I just plant skeletons in multiple locations, they can just handle them. Then it also spreads out the items, which means I might miss out on a few. There's the risk of that. Alright, one more to go. Where are you? There you are. I always like to do that, just jump down and pump them full of magic. Alright. Still more to explore, but I do have a good amount of coins on hand. Let's see if I can perhaps turn one of these shops into a perk shop. Wands, I don't use wands, so let's see. Wand perks! Yeah, perks, alright. Oath to the Elder Gods, nah. I don't know about mana regeneration. Items take 200% longer to disappear. Yes, please. As much as I like oaths, I'd much rather just have them appear natural. It feels like kind of a waste to get them as a level up reward. Alright, Skelly-mans, and now shoot them down. You're going to kill every last one of them. Good. 17 coin. try my hand at turning the other perk shop. Turning the other item shop into a perk shop. Alright, that's all the rooms, so only a matter of facing the boss from here. Let's pick up the boss key for now. How much is this? 12 coins. I don't think that means I can't reroll the other shop then, because if I reroll, then I won't have enough coins to purchase the perks anyway. You show up. Yeah. Ah well. That's how it goes sometimes. Could just pick up the spell mana perk since I have, since I do use my dagger a lot. 20 points over 40 seconds, like a very minor benefit, but you know what? Beats getting it as a level up reward, I suppose. Alright. Ah, no. Well, since I have the elemental resistance ignoring thing, this one shouldn't be too bad now. Good to go. Let's find a mandrake and kick its butt. Oh, man. A lot more fun in the gauntlet because you have the white outline telling you where it is. This stupid thing teleports like there's no tomorrow. Guess I can rely on my skeletons to at least pick away at it. Yeah. Damn boss. Right. Ah. So I tried to avoid it. I ended up walking into it anyway. Should have walked forward instead of backing up. Hot. I'm gonna keep my skeletons alive. They'll definitely, their DPS will keep ramping up, and I should eventually have enough to defeat this stupid mandrake. Right. Stay away. I feel like it teleports when I get close to it, so if I keep my distance, it shouldn't be as bad. Yeah, no, it took me that long to find out, but better late than never. And just air juggling it. Okay, where are you? You, yes, you are the mandrake I'm looking for. And it fell. Whew. Took a bit. Alright, I think I want to take this. Become invincible. That way, any attack that's like an extreme attack, I'll really mitigate the damage from it. Alright. Here we are, close to the end. One more floor. Let's see what's in store. Yeah, it rhymed. Finish off this Phoenix Tomb. Skull of Xanathos. Slightly more powerful. It's also a homing skull. Pick that up. Wow, I can hear that. Of course, the skull's not going to do any use just firing it into a wall. Doesn't have a piercing effect though. There's an achievement. that's related to using the Skull of Xanatos on a particular enemy. I hope I get to encounter it. Really, I do enjoy the fire and forget aspect of this weapon. Oh, it's an oath room. Alright, let's take an oath. Huh, okay. That, dang it. I have to pick one, okay. Alright, fine, I'll take this one, because using a random weapon sucks. Especially the ones, since the ones I have I like. Alright, boom. Boom, boom. Oh man, these obelisks. The skull wipes out obelisks pretty quickly. You're not gonna torment anyone this time, obelisk. Ah, key piece. Get it. Where's the last one? Oh, there it is, right over there. Okay. Alright. Ah, skeletons. Why did I forget to bring those out? That would have been useful. Keep these folks at bay. This Doombringer's DPS is lagging a bit. There we go. Perks we got. Well, just boost that ramp up. Or I kept it at 2% because they know it would get way too out of control if they made the percentage any higher. Alright, alright. More skeletons. Oh boy. Enemy's bar is going down pretty slowly. I need a more rapid fire weapon. This is probably the one room where having the sacrificial dagger is handy. The skeletons stay alive and they'll get pretty strong pretty quickly. I need to take out those summoners. They're summoning those other zombies. Okay, I think I got them. And we're good. Oh, I realized I completed the master key. Alright. Oh, I almost missed out on some experience. Ah, man, that potion disappeared right in front of my eyes. Not like I needed it, but still. Right. Put them up here. Drop down, see what we can do. Ah, there you are. Boy, I wish I got the dash buff. This would go pair well with the reduced dash cooldown that I have currently. Stepped a little bit. We no bottomless pits. Ah, there we go, okay. Lost soul, achievement, get. Really need to stop getting close to those fire poles. They convince me up for a world of hurt. craft experience gem. Alright. Keep exploring. Should probably go back to the beginning room, get my dagger back. It's usually more useful for crowds. Alright, got that. We'll keep going. Hit everyone with fire waves of doom. I don't know why I like that kind of attack. Where you swing your weapon and then a beam comes out. Like, an attack that doesn't make any sense, but it just looks cool. Uh-oh, low health. This ain't good. I need... Alright. Relocate. Ah, good. A luck bonus. Of course, won't do me looking good if I lose it all fighting these things. How you explode. I'm real tired of these mortars. Alright. We're back in an okay spot. Whew. I was got too careless there. Convert 10% of your maximum health to shield. Let's go with that. A little bit of regenerating portion of the bar comes in handy. Combat room, I assume. Pickups. Uh-oh. Which means I just randomly jump. Boing. Keep my distance. I should always be doing that. I'm playing as a character with low health. That's another thing I like about the daggers, it has insane knockback. Keep trying to do their things, but I'll keep blowing them away. Here, get the gem, and try to run back up. Join my party. The other game, that would be a really bad idea, but like since you know, you're not facing off against like a human enemy team, this one's more okay. Oops, not an enemy. You are though. Yeah, just try to charging start me. Alright. Kako Demon's done. Let's get the gem. Kill some small fry while I'm down here. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay. We'll just hang out here, just beat them all. My skeleton posse's coming to join me anyway. 4 enemies left. I think my skeletons have it covered. 2 enemies left. Let's look for the red outline and cut them. Cut their life into pieces. This is their last resort. let's see what's in the locked door. Just another chest, but... Ah, a wand. Shame I don't have the perk for gaining shield when I open a chest. Would be more useful in this type of area. Ah, and there's a shop. Workshop. It's just spells. Like the one I have, so... Ah, dying ones, okay. Well, that was a wash. Lost key. There's still some of this floor to explore. Final floor. Keep on going. Every advantage we can get. I really wish I could find a new alchemy weapon. As a Doombringer is, its DPS is kind of outpaced by this door. The incoming numbers a bit. Not get too far forward. Okay. Wow. The shotgun of embers. Those things, because those ground tracers are a bit of a pain to handle. Okay. Alright, some more skeletons. Coin when I need one. Oh, well, I'll just take a load of experience and spell mana. Alright, alright. Beat this summoner. I saw one over here, yep. Okay. There we go. That covers it. Surprise! Few random perks, experience from knowledge gems reduced by 5%. Or I could get instability. Exploding. When skeletons die, seems like it would come in handy. Kind of a final parting gift. It's like, okay, there's still some more places to explore. Boss key on standby. Ah, here we go. Perk shop. See, this is the perk I was waiting for. 50% health, all your mana, and 50% damage when you pick up the Guardian Seal, the boss key. So it's just, you know, if you save it for the boss fight, and can get yourself an edge on the boss fight. So yeah, I'll definitely pick that up. One additional perk. Ah, this would have been handy earlier. This one, yeah. There we go. Synergize. Shorter cooldown dash with a fire rate boost makes dash into like a near constant fire rate buff. As long as I remember to dash every few seconds. Treasure room. This one's easy enough. Use me perk. Ah, you know what? An alchemy weapon. I'll take it. Fortunately, Doombringer's been outclassed at this point in the dungeon. Oh, I have enough coins for the last perk. May as well pick it up. Like, even though it'll be an absolute minimal benefit, it's not like there's anything else to spend my money on, right? But which one was it? Either this one or was the other one? Okay, it was this one. And who knows, if I do level up, maybe that fourth perk Might be the one I'm looking for. Never know. Even if it's an absolute minimal advantage, it'll be a useful one. Combat. Wow. Yeah, definitely. Of course, I have to make the shots count, which means I gotta count for harpoon drop and everything. Ooh, pierces enemies too. I didn't realize that. Okay. Alright, several more of them down. Boom. That's that. Oh man, it was just this one room. I didn't get a level up out of it. Yeah, okay, that perk was not useful at all. What a shame. Then again, what else was I gonna spend my coins on? It's not like there's a perk that increases my capabilities depending on how much money I have, so it's not like this would have been useful anywhere else. I just need to go get the boss key and then we will fight the boss. Or buffed damage. Or I start with the wand too, since I have the spell mana regeneration. Means I'll get that mana back if I use it. Alright, I'm gonna get the boss key and then we're gonna fight the boss. Almost time. Here we go. Final enemy of the Phoenix Tomb. Who are we facing off against? Ziggurat. It kind of makes sense, I think. Fire Phoenix, guy with fire enemies also. Oh. Man, when you put everything together, it's just like a very brief moment of power. Protection mode. I got the foes protecting it. Thankfully, since I can ignore resistance, that means I can just swing my dagger with reckless abandon. Yeah, look at that. Not an issue. So we're facing off against Black Mask. This would be an entirely different battle. Alright, well, not that this matters, but we're gonna just pick a perk. I don't know, Elemental Link, I guess. Alright, and now let's wrap things up. I guess this is one advantage of side quests is that since they last longer, get a lot more mastery out of them. Yeah, victory. Do the fist pump. Angelic Rapier. Whoa. Then Lunar Ice Staff. It works pretty well keeping enemies at bay and fresh. Spell Affinity. Turtle. Wow, I like this one. Becoming damage decreased just for a very small hit to damage dealt. By comparison, anyway. Boosted damage, but also boosted mana usage. And second Ziggurat. Quest location found. Personal perk for Eris. Using Raise Undead, plus 20 speed for 8 seconds. That's not bad. Full 11 insight. Look at that. So many rewards. Alright. Boost that. Man. I guess we'll do, since they have just a cost. For health. Handy. Yes. And overall. Alright. Now we will continue, because now we have a story quest unlocked. Yeah, I think this will be the last thing I do, and then wrap it up from there. Oh, wow, okay. It just starts with 25 shield, reduced speed, increased dash recovery time, more enemies in fights, which could be a blessing and a curse. Said he's actually become my favorite because he just has. Fortunately, this ability falls off pretty quickly. It's handy at this beginning, but once you get later on, you're really only using it to kind of proc some of the other buffs you might have picked up along the way. Margaret is okay. That said, the fact that the elements can be random, kind of best. That said, the fact that she starts with alchemic weapons, handy. Oh wow, this is a spell. Alright. I will stick with Sirius. Belladonna. I'll take that, but I'm definitely gonna swap out that later. With Nadja. I want to do, because we're such a pretty like high intensity enemies, getting up close in the later floors would probably not be the most advisable decision. I'll stick with Sirius. Yes, I am serious. All right. Anyways, when you go on a story quest, you just get a quick bit.
Delve into the fortress catacombs and witness the result of Ukion's plans.
Oh snap!
The newly built
Course, this
Ziggurat,
probably
even more imposing than the
won't make
first
much
one.
sense if you're in the middle, but whatever. It's mostly fluff. Just in here to kill enemies, get stuff, do runs.
All magic essence inside the Ziggurat.
Oh no, he's gonna use the
It's
Ziggurat
our
to
last
trap
chance
everything.
to face him and stop this madness.
Except there's one more character to unlock, so probably gonna continue after that, but let's see what we have in story. Alright. Kinda reminds me of like Cuban Cyrax from Mortal Kombat 9. Except he can't shoot like nets and missiles, bombs. Alright. What is this angelic rapier? Ooh, boss key. We'll leave that alone for now. Alright, I'm gonna do a bunch of hub areas. I wanna fight some bulks. Oh, there we go. Where are ya? Oh, wow. It's a straight up melee weapon. Huh. Well, that's something. Extremely short range. But alternate fire though. Yep, there you go. Sword beam I want. But can probably just cut the small fry and defeat the big ones from afar. That would be a vertical beam. If we're a horizontal beam, this would be slightly more useful. Yeah. I feel like I'm playing Reinhardt. Okay. I'll get overheal. This barrier is handy. Oh, I do have to remember his character ability also. Use it while it's still useful. get the feeling that this run isn't gonna go so well. Unless I can find myself another weapon. Alright, I have a wand. Beating an enemy with a spell blaze cooldown decreases. Alright, get that. Lose all mana plus 20 to health. I don't know about that. But kind of want the tune though. I know I said I was looking for a new weapon, but I think I'll try to manage with this one. This is what I was looking for. Alright. Just what I needed. Another weapon. Hopefully I can swap out this spell sooner than later. Wand variate. I don't use my wand enough. Do that. Mana pool boost. Off chance I need to reduce the mana pool, I can at least have a small buffer in which I don't decrease it as. I still can at least get close to the original numbers. Alright. Is that? Okay, that's the entire floor, so I'll just pick up the boss key and move on with the boss. There. Now we fight. Oh man. Had to get you in the first turn. This could... Well, it is floor 1, so maybe it won't be so bad. Right? Circle straight. A, B, C, S. Always be circle strafing. If I can line up the Grim Reaper with other enemies, better. Okay, so a Cyclone attack is blocked by pillars. Good. I don't know why I'm staff. I should be using this. There you are. Uh-oh. That was the wrong direction to dodge in. If I gotten caught in that, that might have been it. Whew, alright. But I survived. 5, baby. What do I want to get? Probably burnout. Some blaze boosting my fire rate. I just need a better spell. That's all I really need. Good. It's just 5 floors. Keep on moving. Next floor of the Ziggurat. This will be a master key floor. This will be an alchemy weapon. Spear gun. Could be worse. Starts with perks. Ah, man. Penance, useful. Banker, also useful. That said, since we're on floor 2, I probably want to get this for now so I can build up that coin stockpile when I run to a shop. Reroll into a perk shop, hopefully. Boy, I miss skeletons. That said, having a lot of health kind of a fair trade-off, I think. Or since I don't have an elemental, I don't have the perk that lets me ignore resistances, I just have to keep my blaze on hold for now. Alright. Don't have enough pieces to get that door unlocked, so we'll just keep moving. Uh-oh, giant enemies. You're huge. That means you have huge guts. I'll rip and tear you apart. Really need a different spell. I'm pretty sure I picked up everything. Oh, hey. Less minion damage, more minion speed, although this one might be useful. Does 2 shield points. I'm sure I'll run into at least 5 chests in the next few. Okay. So yeah, I'll go with that. Won't see the benefits right away, but it'll get there. More key pieces though. That's the boss key. I'll leave that alone for now. Key pieces as far as I can tell. And oh, I hear it. It is. Ah, a chest. Sure, let's do it. I got coins. Ah, perfect. Another spell. Just what I needed. Sometimes RNG works in your favor. Ooh, an oath. Why not? Hopefully put that out. I'll do that. What level are the weapons? Okay, 3, 2. Actually, I want to put this out. Okay. Yeah. Since his ability is fire, I can probably want to do that. Ice damage, reduced ice damage. I'll manage. I always do. Alright, I just need that perk that lets me ignore elemental resistances. That would be handy. Yeah, I forgot. Have fire rate boost. Super mode down. Okay. Okay. Alright. We're done. And okay. Run back to the other room. Get whatever's in here. It's a chest. Hopefully it's not a spell. Ah, perk. And you know what? Fine. It's a free perk. I'm not gonna complain. So what's this? How's the saying go? Don't lick a gift horse in the mouth. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Beggars can't be choosers. You get the idea? defeat the summoner. Not with that weapon though. Alright, now I switch back. Can you tell I'm kind of bad at using the number keys to switch weapons? Enemies that damage you have 25 chance of being set on fire, but take telekinetic. Appreciate a larger item pickup range. They can stay further away from enemies, possibly. Go. Okay. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Restaurant key. That's okay. By the time I reach the boss room, that amulet should be off cooldown again. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Yep. Go this way. Yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go. Oh boy. We're facing off against the easier. Oh, this is a relatively easy one. Grim Reaper a bit trickier. Dog Groth not as bad by comparison. So good. One more. Alright. Vulnerable once again. Day, you're open. Another boss defeated. Let's get that barrier from the potions. Barrier from the barrier. That is everything. Right, no shop. Okay, moving on. 40% of the way there. Apparently I only defeated 62 enemies on that floor. One of these are just gonna keep ramping up though. This is more akin to like classic Ziggurat. Each floor just has a wildly different theme, right? We're in a temple zone, and now this is ice zone. First floor had a different theme as well. Get more shield. Sacrificial dagger, my favorite spell. Also super useful with a sort of loadout this guy has now. Serious. Oath. Even more fire damage, but face more enemies. Both a blessing and a curse. Hopefully that won't come back to bite me. As having massive fire damage just feels appropriate. I just need that perk that lets me ignore elemental resistance. Whoa, see that? That enemy folded like wet tissue paper. Folks from behind me, make sure they don't shoot me in the back. Because it really sucks when you get shot in the back. Probably step getting up close to the cacodemons. I know they're not called cacodemons, but they look enough like cacodemons that I'm gonna call them cacodemons. Ah, wow, that was a really bad time to activate that skill. Boy, did I mess that one up. Alright. Run over here, collect everything along the way, and continue my fire dagger onslaught. My sacrificial dagger onslaught. Alright, we're good. Enemy left. Where are you at? Switch to my harpoon gun. Precision shot. 2 shots, 1 kill. I am half as effective as Widowmaker. Ooh. That one. 100% health regen over 20 seconds. That's like really, really long, right? Kind of especially when you're relying on health potions to kind of give you the instant boost in health. For them to not have an instant boost in health, much smaller boost in health, even though it's like overall 125% health restored. Kind of feels bad, especially if you like pick up multiple potions, because it's not like, I'm not sure if the health regen stacks. Maybe it does. If it does, then it's slightly more useful. Pinata, okay. I appreciate this. Oh boy, it's a lot of lost souls. Alright, let's go. Oh man, it's like a party. Got all this candy I'm picking up. All this candy and toys. Ooh, this is where the dagger really comes in handy. You can line them up and just let out the waves and just watch them all fall. Alright, so one more. Sounds like a lost soul. There you are. And you're done. Alright, what do I want to get? Lightning fire rate. Do I have lightning weapons? Don't. Or I spend 6 on a reroll. I don't know if I need a larger item pickup range. Wow. Oh, hey, this one's handy. Form a dash. You're invulnerable for a second. So now, you know, your dash maneuver, it's a Dark Souls dodge roll. I mean, I know Dark Souls didn't invent the dodge roll, but it's kind of like associated with games of that ilk, you know. You roll, you get iframes unless you dodge. That's you perhaps get through things that you might not have been able to otherwise. I should say it's kind of like the Hades dash. I don't think the Hades dash makes you invincible on dash either, unless you have certain boons that make it so. I think that's why Athena's boon's so good with the dash. Basically turns your dash into an invincible dash. Perhaps way more than is needed. Not only that, it reflects projectiles. Basically it just becomes, oh hey, you're shooting projectiles at me, nice. Take them right back. Like there are certain enemies in Hades that just fire like cluster bombs at you. And then you dash into it, reflect the cluster bomb right back at them. And then they just fold. It's fold like a cheap piece of paper. Wish I had a perk that lets me increase Dash's cooldown. Keep on going. Ooh. See, I almost ran into that pit. Because, you know, not very cautious. I really ought to be. Combat. Uh-oh, it's these folks. Ah, they had to bounce towards me. Down, up, get all the way over here. Alright, we're good, we're good. Choose a perk. Either extend the time I get my fire rate boost or basic attacks. And you see it's 10 to reroll, so that cost to reroll is just gonna keep going up. You know what? Let's go with telekinetic. Further increasing my item pickup range is okay. We get back there for the boss room anyway. Alright. Up, enemy. I guess Blaze just automatically ignores enemy resistance. That's actually pretty handy. Okay. There, get back out. Up. Ah, right to the wall. When you get close to them, they got that devastating lava breath attack. And they're done. Alright, move on. Hub. Ah, boss key. Okay, leave that alone for now. Item shop. Ooh, okay. The amulets I want from here. Actually, this Ankh would be useful. Let's reduce incoming damage. I want to reroll. Yeah, let's reroll. Perks. Alright. Ah, enough coins though. And, oh, we still have rooms at least. So if I get enough coins, I can at least get Solstice and perhaps mitigate some of the effects of the Oath. Alright. Oh boy, okay. Destroy the obelisks. Unfortunately, we have to face off against enemies with explosive attacks. Ooh, wait, I can go here and destroy obelisks even more quickly. Of course, I leave myself open, but that's the risk I'm willing to take. Alright. It's time to finish this. Alright, what we got here? Increases weapon damage dealt by spell weapons by 15%. Oh, since he's a spell specialist, yeah. Dang it, are you kidding me? I didn't get a single extra coin. It sucks. Fortunately, we're out of rooms. Perk really would have come in handy. Oh well, at least I got the amulet. Even if I didn't re-roll. Oh wait, I need the boss key. I can't run off just yet. Fortunately, I don't think bosses drop coins. At least I haven't seen them. So. Ah. Oh, the door's down here anyway. Let's see. Get boss key. And regrettably just move on without that super useful perk that decreases enemies and boss health. Agatha, the deceitful. See how deceitful you are, and you're burning alive from all of my fire. Okay. She has a close range attack that super hurts, so I definitely want to stay far away. Definitely maintain that distance. I have to remember, I do have Panic invincibility proc. We're good. Alright, please drop a coin. Let's give me one coin. I know you don't drop coins, but... One coin short. Can't get the perk because I'm one coin short. Well, at least I have the amulet. And we'll get... I have some panic and vulnerability. That's... I can at least live with that. See, floor. Now it's a town. Well, I should just open this chest. You just had to be another spell. Couldn't be a staff. Or alchemy weapon. Alright. Come at me. Decreases the cooldown of the blaze, which means I can alternate between the two. And since blaze is like pretty buffed from all the fire damage boost and the what have you on it, it still manages to be useful even at this stage. If nothing else, I can at least enjoy the improved fire rate once it's done. Also realize I'm sitting on a lot of barrier. Can afford a ton of hits. Moving. Do I want flex? Yeah. Flex. A minor hit to speed, minor boost to damage. It's fine. Oh boy, I'm gonna face off against chilies in this little arena. Ideal. Alright. Keep my distance. I really gotta move from side to side. Good. Oh, I am looking for master key pieces. There isn't any in there though. Just have to keep my ear out from. Keep my ear open from. Beat the enemies. Halfway through this room. Closer, closer. Okay. Take that out, and this big fella. Maybe one more up here. There we go. Job's done. What do I want to get? Drop rate boost, that's fine. Well, enemies... Ah. If I meet them up here, I can take them out while they're crossing the bridge. There we go. Line them up. Ah. Kept running into the stairs, I should have walked around it. Okay, okay. Oh, there we are. Alright, need to find another choke point. I should just do it here, because that summoner's gonna be in pain in the neck. Dead. They're all dying. Killing every last one of them. There we are. Alright. Another one gone. Another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get him too. Okay. Man, that Minions bar is still meter. How am I gonna get to the number? Boy. I mean, I know I picked a 20% more enemies oath, but still. Of course, they were all over here. Alright. Now we're good. Whew. A bit lengthy. Still sitting pretty on a ton of barrier. Where are all the key pieces though? It's crazy I haven't run into one. Oh, speak of the devil. There's one right there. And don't want to swap out my amulet, so couldn't have given me perks. Dang it. Ah well. Oh no. There's another one. Okay, damage output from this air is pretty nuts. They're hitting enemies weak to it, which thankfully most of these are. Alright. Let's switch weapons for the last airborne folk. Alright. Another group down. And you can see Blaze. Could go with. Yeah, we'll go with this. Boost the damage of Blaze just a tiny bit. Make it keep its worth up. Alright, I just need one more key fragment. Could it be right here? Alright. Actually, let's shuffle back and forth. I gotta take out the airborne folks before they do me in. Now tick you on. Boom, boom, boom. Oh man. Okay. Oops. Get away. Alright. One more. Right into that ice fall. Fountain. Yes, please. Keep driving up my spell mana pool. Magic shards. Especially like it when they're in rooms like these, because it means I just run around in a loop. There's lots of tar pits, so I'll probably have to concentrate on shooting for a bit. Yeah, just run constantly. Probably end up doing that anyway. Alright, so far so good. Now we dash. Alright. 12, 13, 16. Ooh, we're building them up. This is pretty quick. And not have walked through that. 18, 19. Oh no. 2 more, and we got them. Let's end this. Finals. Alright. One more. Round. Sit down. Aerial cut. Yeah. Alright. Get the Elemental Master, or I could get Channeling. Amulets with limited uses recover 1 more charge between. I like this one though. Just continue boosting fire and blaze and everything to make this dagger obscenely powerful. Wow. 15% less health, but will spawn even more minions. I have like spell mana usage though. Don't want to ramp things up so far that I get overwhelmed. I think we're at a pretty big point now, right? Have here enemies. Really? No, no enemy amount boost stat. All right. I do have the master key, so I can come back to that room. Looks like all the rooms are uncovered, so I might as well pick up the lost key as well. It's an anvil. Yeah, let's go. Let's upgrade the dagger. Make it even better. Make it more better. Alright, now we'll go to the boss. This is floor 4, right? Almost at the end. Uh-oh, Pebble. Or, no, not Pebble, Maui. No less dangerous, that's for certain. One of the times I'm glad I have a ton of barrier. Get that barrier right back. 43 out of 160. Nothing left to do here, so we'll just move on. Alright, here we go. Final floor. 213 enemies and 8 rooms cleared. That's with 20% additional enemies. It's a rather dreary looking, ruined cathedral type place. Temple-esque, I should say. Ooh. It's a fire staff. Is this the one? Okay, yeah, sniper shot. I prefer the rapid fire poison. I already have a good fire weapon. Spell form, even. It's great. Let the bodies hit the floor. So we're having dinner for what are we having for dinner tonight? Roasted carrots. I like a good roasted vegetable. I guess corn is the classic go-to in the US, but there's definitely others that do well when roasted, like, imagine carrots. Maybe celery? Maybe not. That's a pretty watery one. I think tomatoes are better fried rather than roasted. Boy, now I'm at an impasse. Mind about that line of thought, I guess. Can't get womboed by the ice flying enemies. Don't feel too great. All the way back there. Okay. You're done. This one over there. Throw these snags down. Okay, they're hostile slimes, so I don't have to worry about them falling. Like voice of cards. Alright. Flex. More spell damage, more fire damage, a little speed. I could just do that. But go with that. He's not obscenely slow yet, I think, right? Yeah, just 8% speed. He's only 92% as fast as everyone else for now. Still plenty fast, really. Okay. I think I'll hang over here. Ah, there they are. That wasn't an enemy. Those are enemies, so. Blindsided from behind by a shield charger. Alright. Get close. We're gone. One more. Ah, that's a little fry. Dead. Let's see, what can I pick up? Ooh. Additional mana usage says I have a ton of mana, so maybe bad. Yeah. Keep boosting that DPS. Make the numbers go up. Each slash still takes just 2 mana. That's fine. Boss key. That alone for now. I leap over that way. Could have walked around. Ah, the shop. Intro wands, I don't care about. Let's reroll. Hopefully get perks. Nope, no perks. I have a staff though. Ground fan shot. Dragon Fury. You know, this is a good weapon to have. It's just rapid fire. It's really useful. If I get tired of the dagger, I can just switch to the staff. How many chests have I opened? Have I done 5? I have. I could probably just open... Oh, I need 5 more coins. Not doing that one until I get 5 more. What's in here? Small enemies. Little ankle biters. Look at them shuffle along really quickly. Oop. Wow. Cleared them out pretty well. Alright, alright. Ah, there we go. Have enough coins now. Let's open that chest to see what's inside. Maybe the weapon won't. Maybe it won't. Got 2 shield points out of it though. That's always worth it. Alright, several more rooms to explore. Watch them all fall. Swing of the dagger. I'm just fanning the flames over here. Another one. Another one. Alright, we're all good. Perks do we get? 20% health, sure. It'll synergize nicely with the barrier boost, right? Ah, magic shard race. More open area. I can still run laps. Just have to remember to jump down every now and then to get all the shards that will inevitably accumulate on the bottom. Ah, I didn't sidestep that one. Oh yeah, you like that? Add skills. Parkour. Right, 14 more shards. Ooh, there's a lot of them over here. We'll go down, go back up. Try to shake them. You can shake them. But we also have to stay on target. A few more, and then we'll start killing everything. Ah, how convenient. Spawned right where I needed it. Need to defeat the enemies. Yeah, my daggers. Obscene 600 damage per shot against a neutral enemy. Another monster arena. Come at me. I do not fear you. At this point, I don't even have to bother with Blaze. Blaze is just basically deal with decreased DPS for buff to your fire rate. I wonder if you should take that perk that increases the fire rate for 11 seconds instead of 8. It'd actually be useful. It'd be nice to have a perk that was like, your Blaze is shorter, but it deals a lot more damage. Comparatively enough that the decreased time won't matter too much. Is that all the rooms? That is all the rooms. Alright. It's time to end this. Now Sirius faced final boss. Grab the boss key. Move on. Is it again? Okay. Here, turn left. Now it's time to end this. Let's go. Oh, well, this is, yeah, they did say Ukion would be hiding in here, and look, there he is. Defeat the Guardian. Uh-oh. That was about as fearsome as you expect for a late game boss. He's gonna have lackeys. Okay. Alright, you're open. Uh-oh, laser. He's firing his laser. Wah! Not that it matters, because we have kicked his villainous butt. Choose a perk for funsies. What do we want to get? Spell fitness. Alright. Time to wrap things up. Of course, this isn't the end, because we still have one character after this to unlock. A story scene that go, oh snap, wait, he got away, or oh, wait, hold on. Wait, no. This is it, right here.
With his last breath, Ukion curses our ignorance.
Aha.
Magic has done more harm than good. It needs to be kept away.
But it gave us this game, though. Also, think about Magic the Gathering. Boy, Magic would be a lot more boring if you didn't have Magic.
Starts to crumble. Instead of running away, we decide to resume the ritual, applying some modifications to
Okay,
the
sure.
runic words.
Here's some butt talking right
Evil
here.
Creatures will be transported here, but magic essence will keep
Right,
flowing
sure.
free.
What determines what's evil, though? Yeah, let's not worry about that.
Finishing the ritual wears us off, but it's well worth it.
Huh.
For now, the world is safe again.
Okay, I guess this
We'll
is the
make sure
conclusion,
it
huh?
stays this way.
We win.
With the Daedalon Brotherhood back, it's time for the students to become the masters.
And so the Ziggurat trials resume.
We need to prepare the next generation of wizards, and nothing better to prove their skills than to face the Ziggurat.
He said the thing! Oh, he didn't say Ziggurat 2 specifically, but he did say Ziggurat. Ah, okay. I guess, yeah. Alright, fine. I beat the game. I thought maybe with 2 characters, I still need to get, maybe there would be one more chapter, but nope, I guess not. Guess maybe the last chapter is a bonus chapter. Anyways, this game is real fun, real old school in a way that I can dig. Right, it's just run around the arena, fight brainless enemies who either charge at you or chuck projectiles at you. Up your DPS, try to outpace the enemies, make sure you don't get overwhelmed. I kind of like the fantasy flavoring, right? I kind of dig how the weapons kind of are like your weapon. The spells and staves and what have you are like weapons. Yeah, so anyways, man. We'll just sit here for a bit, since I guess that was the end of the game. We'll just let this victory music play out. Feels pretty fitting now that we've completed the quest, brought the Brotherhood back, got the Ziggurat established. Sirius, the hero we needed. Maybe the hero we deserved as well. Kraz. Former novice. Kraz, the only survivor of the trial that wasn't admitted into order because of forgery, etc., etc. She was in a temple for a bit, but then she comes back. Without cheating. Huh. We have safe path. Champions will show up 50% less often. Damage from traps reduced. Negative status effect length. Power shield. Ooh, this one's fun. Oh, decreases mana obtained from crystals. Fire and ice. Ooh, this is a song of a perk right here. Also just generally useful. Reduces fire and ice mana usage by 25%. 10 insight. Oh, alright. Best distribution of stuff. Do mana increases. Wow, so it's all just side quests now. Oh, wait. Oh. For some reason I thought I had two. Nope, it was just one. It was just one. Right, yeah, okay. Started with these two, and then over the course of 9 chapters we get 9 more heroes. Yeah. I miscounted. Just 11 weapons left to get. 5 amulets. It's for perks. Whole buttload of them. But you know what? I think that'll do it for Ziggurat. Yeah. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. I'll definitely play something tomorrow. Haven't decided what it'll be yet. I'll definitely have something picked out by then though. So yeah, I'll see you then. Have a good rest of your day. Or have a good tomorrow if it's tomorrow. Anyways, bye.